welcome back to another live stream. So this is kind of an impromptu one. I like to surprise everyone with my live streams. I should probably put up like a little post saying that I'm going to be doing one maybe in the future. I'll wait for a few more people to join in. So the reason why I wanted to do a live stream today was because I have some announcements for the channel. And I have some potential giveaway announcements as well. So as I said, wait for a few more people to join in. And then at the end or throughout, I'll be answering questions if you have any. Hello, Justin. How are you doing? I'm good. Thank you very much. G'day. What's up? Not a lot. We're going to be talking about some toy-related news, hopefully, today. Hey, hello, everyone. So as I said, we're going to hopefully know a little bit more about a future giveaway that's going to be coming up. I've been speaking with Philip today. What do you think of the Sony and Marvel break? Yeah, I saw that this morning when I woke up. The news obviously was coming in. I think that it's going to be a bit of a play by Marvel, potentially, to force Sony's hand, to give them a bit of a better deal. It would be very surprising to me if they let it go and let Spider-Man sort of leave. I think that they'll try their very best to fix it. So we'll wait and see. But I do have some announcements for the channel, everyone. So with Philip Liu from Toys Wonderland HK, the gentleman who sponsored the last giveaway, the Neon Tech 2.0 giveaway, he and I have officially partnered now. There's a contract and everything. And we're going to be doing a proper cross-collaboration. My logo is going to go in his banner. His logo is going to go in the 6 Scale Network banner, officially sponsored by Philip Liu, and he's going to be sponsoring a series of upcoming giveaways. So the first one, obviously, was the Neon Tech 2.0, and then the next one, I can't say what it is yet, but you'll feel free to guess. It's Avengers 1 themed, and let's just say you're going to love it 3000. So you let me know what you think about that. What do we got here? Should stock up on Tom Holland Spider-Man before the prices skyrocket. I think everyone's jumping the gun a little bit. It's going to be a while. I see the mirror and you're just speaking to the camera. Yep, that's literally how you do it. Mark 7, I can't confirm or deny that, but it's a good guess. We'll have to wait and see. But there is a giveaway coming up very soon. Avengers 1 related. And you're going to love it 3000. I have to go to school. Oh no, Jonah. Well, actually, I shouldn't say oh no. Go and get some education. School's excellent. For a second, I thought there was someone recording behind you, lol. Yeah, it's a second YouTube back there. No, I'm joking. Okay, what do we got here? Hi, Justin. It's Jonathan Medina. Hey, Jonathan. Hello. Hello. Thanks for joining the stream. So, Philip and I officially partnered now. We're gonna, I'm going to put up an announcement post in the Facebook group, just letting everyone know that that's happened. The logo is going to be, as I said, my logo in his banner, his in mine. There's going to be more collaboration there, more giveaways. I know everyone loves giveaways. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Have you learned Cantonese with your frequent trips to Hong Kong? I haven't. A good thing about Hong Kong is they're very westernized. They speak very good English. So even when I go like to little stores and stuff in Richmond Arcade or whatever, they can understand what I'm saying just fine. We can talk toys and figures and they seem to understand me just fine. So that's cool. Double the Justins. Yeah, there's 2 of us. Is the Spider-Man news real, says Stupid Boy? It's real. I just think that maybe it's potentially Marvel forcing Sony's hand into making a better arrangement. I don't know that for sure, obviously. That's just my speculation. What do we got here? Hi, Justin. Do you think they're going to release a Hot Toys Iron Patriot with War Machine paint scheme? Maybe. They did it for Iron Man 3. We got a War Machine Mark II in the regular grey and silver paint scheme. So technically, they could do it for this and have it like a concept version or something. Ryan is here. Hello, Ryan. Justin, I got a Christopher Superman for 200. That's awesome, Jonathan. That is freaking awesome. I love that figure. He is excellent. Disney wanted 50-50 for the profits from the movies versus the current 5%. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. They put a hell of a lot of work into it. And they're also sharing that character. They're putting that character into their universe, which is, you know, record-breaking. So I guess that kind of makes sense. They want a little bit more money. But I reckon they're going to reach some sort of other agreement. What's with the Nick Fury on the ground? That one, yeah, the Nick Fury is down there since I did my last live stream. I will be doing a review on him hopefully very soon. I just wanted to know because I'm not up to date on the news and my friend keeps asking me. Okay, well, yeah, it is definitely real. I don't think anyone would be lying about that. Marvel wanted much more. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Marvel, I think, deserves to have a little bit bigger of a slice of the pie, in my opinion. Let me know if the audio is good. I've got the mic a little bit further back. Do you like that 1/6 Zorro? I think that's Blitzway, right? Any work that Blitzway does is great. I met K.A. Kim in person at San Diego. She was lovely, and her work is excellent. I don't think I'm going to be picking up that Blitzway Zorro, though, but it does look good. Where do you think the... Jesus. A lot of comments coming through. Where do you think the what place to buy 112 figures are for Australians? I think you're saying like the go-to place to buy 112 figures. I actually haven't discovered one yet, to be honest. In terms of Mezco stuff, I get mine usually eBay, some of the online retailers, or there's a store in Melbourne called Minotaur, and they have some Mezco stuff, but not a lot. You can also try... what's the name? The Little Toy Company. Try them out. They've got some awesome stuff on their website. They've got Mezco stuff, so you can pre-order. So they're pretty good. And if you're in Melbourne, then they're in Melbourne too. So shipping is fairly quick. That's true. Disney gets all of the profits from merchandise right now. They do. That's true. Shuri is awesome right now. Loving all the pics. Yeah, Shuri is awesome. Do you collect Marvel Legends figures? I don't. Aaron is here. Hey boy, can you show me your quarter scale Joker? Excited to get mine and want to see how yours is posed. Well, Aaron, he's up there. I guess I can angle the camera up a little bit. You can't really see him, but he is up there. Maybe towards the end of the video, I'll pick the camera up and show you, Aaron. Justin, what kind of camera do you use? I use my iPhone XS Max. I don't see any issue with using my iPhone for recording. A lot of people say they don't like it because obviously tiny little lens. But it does 4K at 60 frames, and that's good enough for me. So that's what I use to record all my videos. Okay, what do we got here? Scrolling through. Okay, audio is good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that the audio is good. So there, for those of you who just joined the stream, there will be another giveaway coming up very soon. Are you facing a window for natural lighting? There is a window right there. As you can see in the reflection, there is a window right in front of me. Justice League Superman is taking forever to come out. I have some news. I can't tell you where I heard this or who told me, but apparently, and take this with like a tiniest grain of salt because this information is never usually correct. Apparently, Justice League Batman will be out this week. Apparently. If it's true, you heard it here first. If it's not true, you heard it somewhere else. So, Justice League Batman potentially this week, which means reviews should be, if they release it later in the week, should be early Monday, Tuesday for me. But I'm sure Ryan will be picking that one up. He better be picking that one up. So, a day zero video on day zero, whatever that is. Peter's latest posing video is outstanding. 100% Luke. Peter's posing video is excellent. Hey, let's talk about the rebrand for MISB. Has anyone seen all the new style thumbnails and logo and banner and everything? Let me know what you think of the new MISB, MISB 2.0. What do you think of the Sith Trooper? It's lovely. We saw it in person, or I saw it in person when Zach and I unboxed it on MISB. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't. It's a great looking figure. I'm on the fence about getting John Wick. Worth it? 100%. Also, are you gonna do any of your Photoshop pictures for Scarlet Spider or Stan Lee? Aaron, I'm very behind on my Photoshop blogger style pictures, but yes, I will try. Do you play Nintendo games? I have a Switch and I love it. Justin, why Jenkin has been avoiding you currently? I actually don't know. So I'll tell everyone the story of what happened with Jenkin Wong. Figure collecting for dummy. I still insist that it has to be figure collecting for dummies, but anyway. I was in Hong Kong at a store called Toys Beat. Technically they're TNS figures. They just have like a little retail presence as well. Anyway, I was there, Ryan and I were there, Jenkin was there as well, and Ryan was like, oh, hey, there's Jenkin. I was like, oh, awesome. So I turned around, I went up to him, shook his hand, I was like, hey, Jenkin, nice to meet you, I'm Justin. And he just looked, he gave me this look like a death stare. He was like, and then he muttered something, turned around and ran out of the store. I'd never seen anyone move so quickly. I was like, damn, what did I do? Anyway, it was weird. So I turned around to the guy at the store. I said, hey, did you see that? You know, what's happening with him? He said, I don't know. He's never usually like that. I don't know what he's doing. So I don't know what I've done to Jenkin. If anyone knows, please let me know because he won't tell me. I asked someone else who's friends with Jenkin to inquire, and Jenkin's official word was no comment. So whatever that means, I don't know what I've done to Jenkin, but I apologize here on camera if I've done anything to offend him. I don't think I have, but anyway, I apologize if I have. We've discovered recently, though, that potentially there's some collaboration between a Facebook group called 1/6 Society and Jenkin. There's a bit of stuff going on there. 1/6 Society doesn't really like us, or me specifically, and it looks like there's a bit of collaboration there. So potentially that's why some stuff has been said about me that's 100% untrue, just because whoever runs that whole thing doesn't like me. So anyway, that's pretty much it about that. It's because you're taking all of Jenkins' subs. I think it could be if it is something like that, that's pretty petty. But I reckon it could be because he is very early. He's before me. He's before anyone with his videos. Yet I still most of the time I get more views. I mean, it could just be down to the quality of the content and the style. The style doesn't work for me, but I do appreciate that more people are doing videos. I love his work. I love the fact that he does that, but very silly. As Hawkeye says, very silly. Justin, please move the Nightmare Batman. Oh, you already did. I sure did, thanks to you, my friend. Your collection is a thing of beauty, my friend. Thank you, Nate. Been subscribed for some time now and dig the content. Always entertaining and informative on the Hot Toys front, so thanks. Thank you very much, Nate. There's a hell of a lot more stuff coming your way. I'll be doing a review on this guy. I'm going on a bit of a trip tomorrow, so I won't be able to film any new content, but I'll be filming some before I leave. So when I leave, it'll be sort of uploaded, if you know what I mean, so I can release them. So there'll be some more stuff coming. Probably the Nick Fury, probably the 2 Men in Black figures, and then maybe, if anyone wants to see it, a Whiplash Mark 1 review, because it's been a while since I think anyone did one of those, but I can do a Whiplash Mark 1 review if anyone wants to see that. That story was funny. Yeah, it's silly, right? It's silly. Do you collect NECA? I don't collect NECA, but they do some awesome stuff. That 1966 Batman Robin looks sick. Those guys down there, yeah, they are. They're great figures. Really, really good. Will you get the quarter scale Spidey? Taig says, I absolutely. When is the Parasites review being uploaded? Oh, yes, the Toys Era Parasitic. Well, there's a bit of a confusion around that. So I pre-ordered the luxury version, which comes with the sort of creature statue, right? Only the normal version has been released. The luxury version is coming this week. So that should be hopefully, later in the week, maybe early next week. But it's weird that the people who ordered the special luxury edition are getting it later. Like, I thought one of the benefits would be you're getting it earlier. Anyway, I'll be reviewing it. That Bruce Wayne is just watching you, lol. Yeah, he's staring, all right. You're getting Justice League Batmobile from Jazz. Any chance you'll pick up any of the other Hot Toys vehicles? Yes, I've got the 89 Batmobile coming. I will potentially do a updated review of that because it's been a while since I did that, and I think that the videos have improved in terms of quality of the content, maybe. Mohammed says, hello. Noble Young, I need to ask you something. Whenever you comment on the videos, you always put a series of emojis. You don't really say much. Am I missing something? Let me know. What do we got here? I think because you're the competition now, since Jenkins been reviewing Hot Toys all the while. Yeah, maybe. It's so silly, seriously. Can't everyone just get along, honestly? How do you feel about Spider-Man leaving the MCU? Carl, it's up in the air. I think they're going to figure it out. Bro, have you bought 2 of the same figures before? Kent says, yes. Just recently I bought my second of 2 figures. I bought a second Advanced Suit Spidey and a second Mark 50. The second Mark 50 I'm probably going to have displayed with some of the accessory from the accessory pack. I kept some. I sold the rest. I really didn't like that accessory pack. But yeah, I'm probably going to have 2 on display. Do you have like a fear on figures staring at you? Not really, no. It's just sort of when you're like, when they're really like looking at you. Do you have Mark 1 Whiplash on display? I do. He's like right down the bottom in the bottom of that cabinet, but I can review him. Are you getting the Stan Lee from Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Carl, Ryan, if you're in the chat, can you please answer any of the questions that relate to me getting figures, because I get all of them. Justin, are you a Dune guy? I think a legendary run of Hot Toys. I've never watched Dune. Hello from New York, just joined. What's your most anticipated figure to get in 2019? Probably Captain Marvel, I reckon. I'm super excited to get the Captain Marvel. I'm going to get the deluxe one and hopefully make a second one like a Carol Danvers. If someone makes an outfit set with her red shirt and her jeans, I would be more than happy to get that. He's getting X, Y, and Z figures. Yeah, absolutely, Hawkeye. Nano says, I'm here. Hello, I'm here too. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I have, Luke. So how it usually works with me in films is I usually see them on or before the release date. And I enjoyed it. I didn't love it though. So, yeah. Do you ever wear your RPC studio suit at any conventions? I wore it to PAX Australia. I've sold the Homecoming suit, but I'm getting the Far From Home red and black suit. So maybe I'll do it at one of the upcoming cons. I am going to New York Comic Con, so anyone who's in New York will be there. Are you actually not buying Pennywise because it's super creepy? Yeah, I'm actually not buying Pennywise. Even if someone wants to send it to me for review, I won't review it. It's freaky, man. Seriously, I can't get around that. You think Captain Marvel will be out by the end of the year? I hope so, but I can't say for certain. Would you buy a Freddie Mercury figure? Absolutely, I would. Yeah, absolutely. Whichever outfit they want to go with, the yellow jacket or whatever, the singlet, whatever, I'd buy one. I just wanted to say how much better the MISB Media channel is in the Sideshow channel at everything, especially at posing videos. You know what, big boy? That means a lot, and I'm sure that means a lot for Peter as well. That's super nice, and a huge thank you to you for saying that, but that's awesome. I thought it was great, but very long and drawn out at points. Yeah, it was very long. The ending was crazy. It was very slow burn, and I don't really like movies like that. It just felt like it dragged on a little bit. I'm talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but it was filmed well and everything. It just didn't speak to me. Deciding on whether to get the quarter-scale Joker or Darkseid Anakin. Those are very different style figures, Marcos. Yeah, those are very different. I'd say, I mean, if you have a lot of Star Wars figures in your collection, get the Anakin. If you have a lot of quarter-scale stuff, get the Joker. I really don't know how to answer that because those are very, very different style figures. When will Bucky Barnes Infinity War be available? It's taking forever. It actually hasn't taken that long. But I'm hoping before the end of the year. I'm hoping. Grand Admiral Thrawn from Star Wars Rebels as a potential Hot Toys future release. I don't think so, no. What flavor Lipton iced tea are you drinking? Oh, well, I'm drinking the peach flavored iced tea. I don't think I can officially mention this. We're not sponsored by Lipton. That's open. Our iced tea sponsor is open right now, so if anyone wants to step up, then, they let us know. Do you think they'll release the Batman Forever Sonar and Robin? I hope so. I really hope so. Those figures look great in person. Will there be a time place we can meet you at the con? Sure, we can work that out. So basically it's going to be, I'm just running through my head who's going to be there. Zachary's going to be there. I'm pretty sure Susan's going to be there. Aaron is going to be there. Hopefully Aaron's going to be there. Peter and his partner is going to be there. I'm going to be there, and Miss Collection, and Kid Collection. So they're getting a whole gang. So maybe we'll do a bit of a meetup thing, maybe. Spider-Man, he's leaving the MCU. Bro, what do you think about Hot Toys' future? I don't... Look, it's just... The story's just broken. The negotiations have broken down. There hasn't been any announcement of a new Spider-Man movie. They've got a while to figure it out. So hopefully they figure that out. What con? I missed it. New York Comic Con. Awesome collection. Love this channel. Thank you very much, Kevin. Please review In Flames toys. They look amazing. What do they make? Let me know. What's the most challenging part of making video reviews? Currently, I've started using a new app called Filmic Pro. And currently the most challenging part is working out the settings because I had the settings dialed in just right on my previous app, which is ProCam, but it started doing some funky stuff. It got a little bit too smart, started sort of picking up the shadows. You can see my lightbox in the corners. It started making like annoying shadows, whereas this other app allows me to dial in the settings a little bit sharper. So I'm trying to work out that. That's the most challenging thing at the moment, and finding time to do the videos as well. Are you going to release the Dark Knight, Batman, and Joker 6 scale? I want to buy them. Oh, I want to buy them to pair with the new Two-Face. Are they going to release the Dark Knight, Batman, Joker? I don't think they'll do a re-release of those guys. Do you write scripts for the review videos? I do not. They are all live impressions, off-the-cuff improv, if you will. I don't write scripts. I find them very robotic, and it sounds like you're sticking to a narrative, whereas I sort of like to form my own opinion as I'm going, which I think makes it a little bit more genuine. Cool. Should I message you later on asking about... Yeah, message, absolutely. Message me later. What are your predictions for the next announcement since already getting Star Wars announcement lately? The next announcement, I'm hoping for Mantis. I'm really hoping for Mantis. Or Fat Thor. Oh, sorry, Robust Thor. Or Shazam would be good too. So Howard Chan confirmed they're still working on Shazam. Nobody lose hope. Shazam is still coming. It's just a matter of time, hopefully. What days will you be attending NYCC? All of them, potentially, hopefully. All of them. Where should we message you? You can message me on Facebook if you want. You're excited for Captain Marvel more than Iron Patriot? Equally. I really liked Captain Marvel. And I really liked Iron Patriot. Although, I actually say probably excited more for Captain Marvel, to be honest. Iron Patriot had like 2 seconds screen time. Just a yes or no on the quarter scale Batman? Yes. Go for it. Are you going to get the 3A Optimus Prime? I have pre-ordered the 3A Optimus Prime. That's on pre-order. The Blitzwing is on pre-order. I think I got first batch for that. So that should be coming this month, Blitzwing. And also there's a third-party company called, I think, Toys World. It's not Toy World, because that would make too much sense. I think it's Toys World. They're making a fully transformable Optimus Prime from Bumblebee, and he looks, like the detail, the paintwork, the quality looks on par with the 3A one, and he's the same scale. So I pre-ordered that too, so I'm going to compare both of them, and we'll see which one's better, the transforming one or the non-transforming one, because I've said a bunch of times that it's not possible to get that much detail in a transforming figure, but this Toys World may have proved me wrong. We'll have to wait and see. Dude, the Pennywise figure is awesome. It looks like, from a build perspective, it looks like it's made well. But I don't know, it's not for me. It's not for me. Is a Mark 1 diecast still coming at New York Comic Con? I really hope so. I really hope so. For my entire life, I haven't got the chance to fly out of Indonesia, even my island. Oh, damn, man. Maybe in the future. Justin, do you know what the quarter scale Spider-Man clothing material? It's the same as 1/6. It looks different. It looks very different. Whew. Which one should I buy? Thanos, Obi-Wan, Black Panther, or Doctor Strange? People ask me what should I buy and they give me a list of figures. I don't know. Whichever character speaks to you the best. NYCC likely to have any new announcement from Hot Toys? I would think so, maybe. I'll message on Instagram if you check there. I checked there. Yep, message me on Instagram. That's fine. Scarlet Spider or Advanced Suit, and why? Ooh. That's really hard. I think the Advanced Suit. I don't know, it just speaks to me from a design perspective more. It's more classic Spider-Man. Then again, I know Scarlet Spider is also very classic. It's more sort of, that traditional Spider-Man. It does have the white logo though, which sort of pops. The material is really forgiving. It's got a nice padded body. The body looks better on the Advanced Suit than the Scarlet Spider. The Scarlet Spider is more of a plastic body, whereas the Advanced Suit is more padded, and that's why I like it more. It has that muscle definition. I like it more. I would love a mirror. Someone, I can't tell you who, someone is working on a mirror. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. Someone is working on a mirror. They've asked me for some advice. I've told them what I think. I said sculpted hair all the way. We'll have to wait. I've already said too much. We'll see what happens. With Hot Toys teasing the TV version of Flash, what other DC show? I would love a Batwoman from the CW show. I would love a Batwoman from the CW show. I love that outfit. It's classic enough. It looks really good. I like Ruby Rose in the role. I would love that figure. I don't like Supergirl, that show. I really can't relate to that show. But I'd buy a figure, potentially just to review. Is anyone still infuriated because of the Dusty Deadpool figure? Ooh, I'm still a little bit infuriated. The worst part, he keeps falling over all the time. So it's like adding insult to injury right there. I really don't like the Dusty Deadpool. What happened to Hot Toys mirror? Is it cancelled or not? I don't know. Tumblr or 89 Batmobile? 89 Batmobile all the way. That thing is just one classy vehicle. Batwoman could look great. Love that suit. Yeah, I love the suit too, Hawkeye. I hope that they do that. We'll have to wait and see. If they pick up the rights to the show, then yeah. Do you think more Iron Man figures will come out before the end of this year? As in, like, more Iron Man figures will be revealed or released? I know the Mark 7 should be out before the end of the year, but I don't know about reveals. Which version of the Arrow costume do you think Hot Toys will make? Probably Season 1 if they do, because they have the rights to Season 1 of all the shows. I think they've picked up the rights to all the other seasons, but for now, or previously, they only had the Season 1. Mark 85 or Mark 50? Mark 50 for me. I love the yellow and the gold on the Mark 85. But I like the Mark 50. If it was Mark 85 battle damage to Mark 50 though, whoa, that's a different story. I'd say definitely going to go for the battle damage. Is a Mysterio figure being made? Not by Hot Toys, but someone is potentially making a Mysterio figure. Again, I can't say who, but I've also worked with a company around a Mysterio. So I'm very excited about that, if that comes to be. Okay. Why don't you make a gaming channel or live stream? Actually, there is going to be a second channel of sorts. So Miss Collection and I, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the future as our lives evolve, more traveling, potentially some other stuff. So we've made a second channel that's going to be launching hopefully soon. It's called Justin and Steph. And yeah, it's going to be basically our life outside of this. So we do a lot of toy hunting on the weekends, go to a lot of shows, go to a lot of cons. So basically just that sort of stuff, just, you know, on YouTube. So you get to see, you know, that sort of stuff. You won't shout me out, Lorenzo says. Lorenzo, shout out to you, my friend. Sorry, the comments are scrolling past. The mystery of this stream. Who is this someone? Well, stupid boy, there's more than one someone. So, you know. So Toys could make an awesome mirror or Mysterio. Great company, still love... Whoa, So Toys. That katana right there, that katana is one of... not even one of... It's the best third-party figure that I've ever owned. So, that is absolutely... anything that they make, they put in the effort. And that's what I like. They put in the love and they put in the effort to make a genuinely good product. And that's what I love. They don't just, oh, you know, the paint, like Toys Era's Iceman. I like some of Toys Era stuff, but sometimes they phone it in. That Iceman, the head sculpt just looked terrible. I'm sorry, it looked really bad. You'd never see that from a So Toys product. They'll delay it in order to make sure the product's perfect. And that's what I appreciate. Oldest figure in your collection? I think it's the Mech Test Tony. He's the oldest one. Third-party Mysterio with all the lights and everything. I don't know about lights. I don't know about Jake Gyllenhaal head sculpt. I don't know about anything, really. I just know that I've helped them with some of the costume work, and I've given them some advice, so we'll have to wait and see. Are you getting the MT Geralt? Is that the Witcher guy? That was Miss Collection. Gerald? Gerald? I'll get it for Miss Collection. She likes that game. Mark III quarter scale is coming soon. I hope so. Opinions on Entebbe, and do you suggest any of them? I have the Entebbe Robocop, and now I have the Entebbe Men in Black figures. So I'll have to review those and then let you know. Hey Justin, I was wondering, are there any good Stranger Things figures out there? Because I have the McFarlane Stranger Things figures, and I was wondering if they were good. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're decent. What's that company? Ace Toys. Check out Ace Toys. They're making an 11 and it looks great. What's MT? Yeah, what's MT? You let me know. Will you get the DX12 again to go along with your new Two-Face? The new Two-Face, I'm going to review it, but I don't think I'm going to keep it. I don't think. We'll have to wait and see if I keep... Because I don't have any other Dark Knight 1/6 scale stuff. I have them in quarter scale. If they release the Two-Face in quarter scale, it will be 100% be staying, but I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I never review anything and just sell it on, but this might be the first time that I do it. Mondo Toys? Is it Mondo? I don't think Mondo's making one, are they? Robocop reboot has been put on hold, so the new figures for now. Yeah, unfortunately. Do you reckon Hot Toys will release more life-size collectibles? I reckon they're going to be betting big on life-size stuff. One Machine Mark IV or Mark 1 the best for you? The Mark IV. It's such a toss-up between those two. The design is so different, but I like the Mark IV more. I didn't see your Mezco collection, the latest collection tour. What happened to them? They're sitting in a drawer right now until we're going to hopefully expand, get more room in here. Transformers Masterpiece stuff isn't on display. Mezco, I don't know why I just blanked on that. Mezco stuff's not on display. There's a lot of stuff. I've got some life-size stuff that's not on display. All of that stuff I want to actually have out so people can see it, but just no room in here. It's just Hot Toys, 6-scale stuff only. All of my Sideshow stuff is starting to go into drawers. I don't have any love for Sideshow right now, or I don't think ever again after the way they treated Susan, and after the whole debacle. I won't say any more than that, but I have no love for Sideshow. So yeah, anyway, they're in a drawer. Did you just pick up that Nick Fury? This one. This one. Yeah, I picked up this Nick Fury from my buddy Rick at That's Hot in High Point. It's a really awesome store. They sell Hot Toys and Dragon Ball stuff and figure arts and stuff. But I picked Nick Fury up there. It's one that I wanted to add to my Winter Soldier collection for a while now. The only one that I'm missing from Winter Soldier is the Black Widow, and my buddy Nick has that one, and he's going to be selling, hopefully going to be selling me her, so I will have the entire Winter Soldier line done and dusted. I'm going to be picking up a second stealth suit cap though to use with the new Elite Toys head sculpt. To create like a start of endgame cap. I really like that head sculpt. I know a lot of people were sort of trash talking that head sculpt. Trust me, in person it looks really impressive. The start of endgame, you have to remember, when he just shaved the beard, he still had that really poofy big hair. Go and look at some pictures. It looks exactly like he did. The hair was big, but it's accurate. Will you buy Hot Toys Robin? Yeah, absolutely. I buy everything. Will you go and get the Battle Damage Mark 85? Yes, I buy everything. That stealth suit figure was awful though. I have a new body, I have a gang hood body, and my friend, the guy who I'm buying the stealth suit cap off, his name's Luke, he's already removed some of the padding on the figure, so I thought that might be a good way to, incorporate the gang hood body that I have, bit of a bigger body, see how it goes. But yeah, that's my plan for it. When's the new Stan Lee review coming? The Stan Lee has been shipped. What was shipped alongside Stan Lee? Oh, the TYS Mark V suitcase armor. That was shipped alongside the Stan Lee. So yeah, those two should be coming before the end of the week, maybe. But I'm not going to be here, so it'll be early next week. Any word on Thick Thor? No word, unfortunately, but hopefully soon. MIB International or Far From Home or both? Far From Home, all the way. MIB International. Man, that was a funny, but not that good. Will you buy Asmus Gandalf? No, Rob. I saw the Asmus Gandalf in person. It was rough, man. It was rough. Oscar, absolutely, I'll buy everything. Justin's Collection, 2019. Put that on a shirt. Ryan, can you write that down? We need to add that onto a shirt. There's going to be some merch coming soon. So misbmedia.com, check that out. There's already merch for MISB Media. There's going to be, we're going to call the line Justin by Justin's Collection. I know, hilarious. And they're going to be some Justin's Collection style shirts, if you couldn't tell. Where is Kazam? Who's Kazam? Are you trying to say Katana? When will Superman 3.0 ship? Well, if they're doing Batman this week, I'm hoping Superman the following week. That kind of works, in my opinion. Oh, what a nice Supreme hat. Thank you. Shazam. Oh, Shazam. Yeah, I don't know. He's still being worked on, I guess. I don't know when he's coming out. My guess is as good as yours. When it comes to Hot Toy stuff, I barely get any inside info. When it comes to third-party stuff, however, I get a lot of inside info. If Hot Toys made another Stan Lee, which cameo would you like it to be from? I'd love the FedEx Stan. I don't think they could do that because FedEx branding, but probably the Stan Lee from Thor Ragnarok, maybe with the scissor hand thing. Maybe that one. I don't know. I have to wait and see if they actually do another Stan Lee. I don't think they will. I think this Guardians of the Galaxy one is going to be my only Stan Lee. If I don't get the Woo Toys one, which looks good too. But we'll see. In your opinion, will Hot Toys reissue old Iron Man such as Mark 47? No. The only reason they reissued the Hulkbuster was because it was delayed for a year. The R&D costs skyrocketed on that. They want to make back their investment in that mold, and that is why they're reissuing the Hulkbuster. The Mark 47, it's not the same thing. The thing with Hot Toys is this. The thing with anything is this. Let's take a pair of Christian Louboutin shoes. My Miss Collection wanted these white Louboutin shoes. They were sold out. They don't make them anymore. There's nothing you can do. Luckily, we found some online on eBay and we managed to get them, so she's incredibly happy about that. But once it's sold out, that's it. Like, you can't just go hollering at them to reissue it just because you missed out. That's just the nature of collecting. If, they weren't limited, then they wouldn't be all that collectible, It's the same thing with third-party stuff. People don't jump on the boat with third-party stuff. The Gang Hood Peter Parker outfit, right? I got that, I reviewed it, I loved it, a lot of people got it, and then all of a sudden now, when Far From Home comes out, people who skipped out in the first time, they're like, oh, where do I get it, where do I get it? Well, you can't get it. You had to have gotten it when it came out the first time. It's just how it works, unfortunately. It's the nature of the beast. Would love a 1/6 scale Return of the Jedi Vader. Me too, Oscar, me too. I have to leave, have a good day, and good stream. Thank you, stupid boy, enjoy the rest of your day. If Hot Toys reissue Mark 47, what will you do? I'll get it and review it again. Any concerns on the production quality on Wicket? The con prototype looked awesome, but you guys with there were some issues, but I think that's just a very early prototype. Did your Spider-Man Spider-Punk come back? Yeah, he's back in the display. I'll do another collection tour video, I think, before I leave for my trip. Maybe. Because there's a few new things around. Maybe. Do you still have the 6-scale Goku and Vegeta? I don't, unfortunately. I sold them to my buddy Daniel, or traded them, or sold them, or something. Will Hot Toys release any Spider-Verse figures? I hope so, but I pre-ordered the Young Rich, is it? Young Rich Toys? Or something like that? I pre-ordered those 1/6-scale ones. I pre-ordered all the versions that he has, so they're all coming. Will Hot Toy... think a 2.0 Batman Begins 1/6-scale is in the future? I don't think so, no. I really don't think so. What up, Justin? Hey, what's up with you? What's up with you? What do we got here? Maybe Bruce Wayne wants to punch you. Ah, it's random. I don't think figures really want to do anything. I'd love a 1/6-scale Droidica. Yeah, that would be sweet. Who knows? Are there any new Matrix figures coming? There's 2 Morpheus figures. There's one from Toys... Who makes that? Toyworks? I don't know. There's one Morpheus figure coming from one company and there's another one coming from another company. I might get both and I can do like a versus. Let me know if you want to see like a face-off sort of series between 2 figures. So like I'll review Justice League Wonder Woman versus BVS Wonder Woman and then pick a winner at the end between the 2. Or like BVS Batman and Suicide Squad Batman, or Armored Batman, Battle Damage and Normal One. You get the idea, I think. Let me know if you'd like to see that, like a face-off series. I think that could be pretty fun, maybe. Justin, until when will you collect figures? There's too many to collect and not enough space. I will collect all of them. I'm going to ask, do you think, this is Aaron, do you think Hot Toys will release any more of the CW figures besides Flash? I think so, Aaron. They bet big. They bought all the licenses up, so I would hope they would. Clone Commandos are in Battlefront, so they better make them 1/6 scale. They haven't made a Battlefront figure in a while, but they have the reason to do it if they can. Do you ever make a custom Obadiah Stane figure to go with the original Iron Man figure or Iron Monka? I remember a third-party release body. Yes, I did make a third-party Obadiah Stane. He's up there. You will potentially see it in my next video. I'm pretty sure I already showed it. Go and check out my latest collection tour to see that. I'm off to work now. Have fun and stay jazzy. Thank you, Tag. You have a good day. Are you excited about the Matrix 4 being announced? Yeah, absolutely. I love the Matrix. Please answer. I'm super curious, lol. I saw your comment on Yaz Dustin head sculpt on the video. Guys working on something? If yes, what? Potentially. We've had a few conversations, but nothing solid yet. But he's done a great job with all the head sculpts that he does. Does the fabric of Scarlet Spider get affected when posed like the Stark suit figure? No, it's more of a lighter sort of spandex. However, it is screen printed, so I feel like it could still stick together. Hi Justin, could you please do a review of your Sensation Feora figure? Oh man, that figure is not in a good way. The body is really loose on her, but I guess I could do a review. The thing with third-party stuff, it doesn't get a lot of views. And sometimes it's not worth the effort. I know that's really bad to say, but I will be doing, like, how do I say your name? Someone just said, will I be doing retro reviews? And Hot Toy stuff? Absolutely. I will be doing retro reviews. I'm going to start off with Nick Fury. I don't know if you can call that retro. Here's the little insert. I'll be doing Nick Fury and then potentially Whiplash Mark 1. Do you want a Sam Raimi Spider-Man PS4 suit? In my opinion, the body of the video game Peter Parker made the suit look even better. Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. Please give us the identity of Mosquito Lee. Well, Micah, Mosquito has been around for a while as far as I'm aware. I hadn't had any interactions with him. He's been in the community for about he's left the community for about 5 years, but he started this whole thing way back, like, ages and ages ago. He started the whole collecting thing. He was the first guy to start importing figures from Hong Kong directly. So he used to live in Hong Kong as far as I'm aware. He did business over there. He imported something. I don't exactly know what it was. I'm just going off hearsay. So he used to live in Hong Kong. He would buy the stuff and then he would ship it over to the States and the rest of the world. He stopped doing that when the attention, the spotlight was on him. And now I guess he's come back to clean up the community because there's a whole lot of stuff going on. So he's decided to come in and put a stop to it. And yeah, that's the story of Mosquito. I never met the guy or anything, but yeah, seems like a genuine dude. You have suggestions for cleaning figure. I use compressed air to do that. Are you getting the Hot Toys Venompool figure? Ryan, please answer that question. Which brand did you say for the Spider-Verse, anyone? I think it's Young Rich Toys or something like that. I think it's Young Rich Toys. Don't quote me on that though, it may be something it may be something else. Okay, I'm scrolling down. Best figure you've picked up this month. Ooh, Shuri Whoa, that Shuri figure is amazing, I have to say. That Shuri figure is amazing. After you're getting married, will you continue to invest in hot toys even when you have a big family to invest in? Well, technically, we already have a big family to invest in. My two sisters live with me. I've got my fiance, Miss Collection. And yeah, I still buy the figures. Why not? Why not? Can you do a mech test Tony review? The only issue is I don't have the accessories and I don't have the box. I bought him loose. I got him really cheap. I was more than happy with it. But what I am going to do is review the third-party one that is coming out. So that will sort of count. So there will be a mech test Tony review at some point. Do you ever get the Sensation Ancient one or Caecilius figure? I didn't, but I definitely want to get those. Blarp says, oh, I made it. You sure did. I'd really like to see a comparison once Justice League Batman is out with the previous version to decide if I want to keep my older one or not. I've sort of lost interest in him. Oh man, I wouldn't lose interest in that. That Batman is going to reignite the DC flame. I mean, he looks really good. So when he arrives, I reckon people are going to be hype. That's going to be a big video, I reckon. Yeah, I might do a face-off between the BVS one. Can you even see him? Not really. He's sort of like off camera. The BVS one right there. I might do a video on him versus the new Justice League one, potentially. If anyone wants to see that, y'all let me know. We get into any other cosplay characters besides Spidey and Batman. Someone told me that I should do a Daredevil from the Netflix show, so maybe I might do that. Your collection looks amazing. Thank you very much. Are you doing all these reviews for fun, or it's part of your part-time job? I have a full-time job. I work for a telecommunications company. I've done this a bunch of times. I've actually injured my back. That's why I'm having some time off. So I've got to put in sick leave, actually. I forgot to do that. I'm going to the physio literally every day because I've injured my back just so it doesn't get worse. But this is not part of my job at all. This is just for fun. I barely make any money off the YouTube videos. I don't do it for that. I don't do Patreon. I don't do anything. In fact, I do giveaways. I give stuff to people. So that's not the reason why I do it. I just do it for fun. That's it. Will you review Blitzway, Jimi Hendrix? I don't think so, no. What do you think the chances are of a quarter scale Mark 50 or 85? I hope so, but I'm pretty sure they're quite slim. I do. I love my BVS, so curious to see if Justice League is much better. I reckon it's going to be pretty good. Love your videos so much. Your collection is incredible. Thank you, newbie. You could definitely do Daredevil. Your bottom half of your face looks the same. Well, oh, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment, like my bottom half. I don't know if that's a compliment. My birthday is coming up and I'm getting an Infinity War Thanos, and I must say that I'm super gassed, lol. Yeah, big boy, you should be hype. You should be hype. That figure is freaking awesome. How do you manage to save money in order to pay for all these figures? Well, I work very hard at the job that I'm in. And you got to keep a tight budget, I guess. You know getting a rough idea of what's coming out. And then you sort of go from there, I guess. I don't really spend a lot of money on... these are the examples. I don't drink. I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. I don't spend a lot of money on accessories and watches and stuff like that. I own my car outright, so I don't have a car payment. All that sort of stuff. So I don't really have I have zero debt, so that helps. No credit cards or anything like that. So that's how I can invest money in these things. Hey Justin, how are you, mate? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Rob says, will you get the Venom? Yeah, actually, Philip asked me last night if I want the Venom. We both agreed that it's hideous, but I will be reviewing it. What was your last impulse buy? Well, it was actually this guy. It almost was the Stealth Suit Mark III, but it just ended up being this guy from That's Hot at High Point. Don't check that store out. It's a freaking awesome store. They got a website as well. How often do you resell your figures? Never. When something hits the collection, it pretty much never goes anywhere because I need to keep them for when I do the comparison video because everyone wants to see the old figure versus the new figure, etc., etc. So I don't sell anything. The only stuff that I sell is stuff that I really don't like. Like I have to really not like it for me to sell it. So, or stuff that doesn't really fit into the collection. So the only things that I've sold in the past, the Mark 50 accessories pack, I kept some, but I didn't keep all. I sold the rest of them. That's it. Pretty much. That's it. Lorenzo, hey, thank you for the super chat, my friend. You deserve this for all the dope vids you make. Thank you very much. Lorenzo, you get a huge shout out right here for doing that. Thank you very much, my friend. A few months back, you made a video on a third-party Mace Windu. How did the body swap go? I don't believe you ever made an update video. Yes, I did a body swap on him with the Gang Hood 1.0 body. He's over there actually with the other Jedi. Check out my latest collection tour video. I showed him off there. He looks better. He looks better, let's say that. I'm going to have to choose between New Batman and the Thor reissue since it looks like they'll be out at the same time. That's going to be hard. They're two very different styles of character. You have to do a think on that one. Hey, Justin, are you going to get the Spiritual Leader? Spiritual Leader? What's that? Let me know what that is. I don't think I've heard of that one. I think Hot Toys Venom looks short. Don't forget, it's not a figure. It's a artist mix. It's like a collab between Hot Toys and another company. Justin, I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. Supreme hat. It was a gift. It's different. Justin, if let's say you're not exist, can you imagine we have to wait so long for new? I think you're talking about waiting for figure reviews. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the only dude who's doing them consistently, like every review. I joke sometimes that it's kind of boring, me being the only one to do it, because sometimes a figure will come out. And the way I started with the reviews is I used to watch everyone's reviews, Optibottomus, Shartimus Prime, Sean Long, Budget Stark, freaking best in the business, hands down. I used to watch all the videos, Dean Knight, Keyboard Warriors, all of those guys. But they sort of slowed down. So when a new figure comes out, I do the review, and then there are no other reviews. So I actually literally don't have anything to watch. Like on the stuff that I used to watch, which was all the figure reviews, then I don't want to watch my own stuff. Who wants to do that? So sometimes it gets a little bit lonely, a little bit boring, but I still love doing it. Justin, is there any kind of custom elevated gargoyle base for the quarter scale Batman? Not that I've seen, no. When will the next podcast episode be out? I'm not sure. Hopefully soon. This is our mid-season break, or maybe we'll start season 3 when we come back. Maybe. But we're sort of in a bit of a lull at the moment because we're doing a lot of traveling. Zach and Susan have a lot going on. We're going to New York. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We don't have a hell of a lot of time. What's your favorite Iron Man figure other than the Mark 50? The Mark 6, maybe, I think is my second favorite. What happened to Clipper King? Yeah, Clipper King as well. He used to do awesome videos. Is the Justice League Batman Deluxe version coming soon? Apparently it's going to be this week. Apparently. Don't quote me on that, though. That's Morpheus third party. Saw it on Toys Wonderland. Yeah, Toys Wonderland. My guy, Philip, has him on his website. You're a good Samaritan, Justin. We love you, man. You always give your best in doing your unboxing review and comparison video. Thank you very much. M. Shafiq, thank you very much. I put a lot of effort into my videos, and I'm glad that someone is appreciative of that. Thank you. Is it worth getting anything from the Mark 50 accessories pack? I'll tell you what I kept. I can't tell you how to spend your money, but I'll tell you what I kept. Kept the Qatar, the battle damage faceplate, and the Thanos gauntlet restraint, and the little damage piece that you attach to the Qatar. The rest I sold to my buddy Darren, and he is posing them on his Mark 50, and he's doing an awesome job. But yeah, that's all that I kept. Let's have a look here. I'm running low on water, actually. It's always a struggle with these live streams. I never bring water. What was your first Hot Toys you got? I got the plastic Mark III. It's a really average figure, but it was my first Hot Toys figure, and I loved it back in the day. I don't have it anymore. I feel like I need to get it again to be like, here's my first figure. But I kind of want the battle damage one. Maybe I like the base that it comes with. It's a freaking awesome base. Maybe. We'll have to see. If anyone's selling the battle damage Mark III, you let me know. These Q&As really are fun. Thanks for taking the time to do them. Thank you, Blub. I always love answering people's questions. It's just fun to chat to you guys. What do you think of Damn Toys? The only Damn Toys figure that I have is, or technically I don't even have it, it's Miss Collections, is the Assassin's Creed dude from the first one. Yeah, he's stunning without any additional accessories anyway. Hawkeye, which one are you talking about there, Hawkeye? But yeah, Damn's Toys, they've done a good job. I think it's Damn Toys. Damn Toys? Damn Toys? Have you ever met JC Hong? I haven't, Dara. I haven't, but I've met Howard Chan. Hopefully they're both at New York Comic Con because they were awesome to talk to. Mark 50. Oh yeah, Mark 50 is awesome. Do you look at your budget before you're buying figures? Not really, no. If something comes out like Stan Lee that took me by surprise, then it's here's the invoice, take it or leave it, and then I have to work that in. Latest movie you've seen recently, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Are you hyped for the Spider-Man PS4 line coming out now? Oh, absolutely, I love that line. They've got like their own shelf over there, and I can't say that about a lot of figures. Like, it's getting pretty busy. But the Spider-Man PS4 figures, they have their own little shrine over there. Would you like to see a third-party company release a grunge outfit for the Captain Marvel? Absolutely, absolutely. Hey man, hope you're well. Just wondering, would you pick up the concept art Iron Man or the Battle Damage Mark 85? Also, what's your general thoughts on the concept art Iron Man? Concept art Iron Man is dope. I love it. Mark 85 Battle Damage, completely different league. That thing is a masterpiece. That thing can just be your only figure, and I think you'd be perfectly happy. That's how good that thing looks. Seriously. Why are these action figures so expensive, says Ragu. Well, they don't have to be. I'll give you a little bit of an insight. I'm going to give you a bit of a history lesson, so everyone sit down. So back in the day, when it was Hot Toys starting up, they were approached by a company called Sideshow Collectibles. Sideshow Collectibles bid for the rights, I'm pretty sure in perpetuity, I can't tell you that for sure, to sell Hot Toys products on the global market. Hot Toys will focus on the local market. Sideshow will focus on the international market. As Sideshow was growing, their offices got bigger, there's more and more staff, they started making their own products, they started branching out, their costs, their expenditure got bigger and bigger, and the amount of sales was not keeping up with their, the stuff that they needed to pay for their upkeep. It happens, sometimes a company gets really big, that's fine. So they looked at what they were selling. Hot Toys figures, more and more and more and more popular. Each year they were getting more and more and more popular. Hey, let's raise the prices on our highest selling figures. People aren't going to not buy them, right? That's the conversation that went down. Hence the prices are going up. Sideshow buy their figures for a reduced price from Hot Toys directly. And I'm pretty sure the initial intention for that was to keep the price similar to what they sell for in Hong Kong, but for the global market. However, over the years, Sideshow has been steadily increasing the prices to keep up with their increased expenses. And Hot Toys has remained pretty much the exact same. In Hong Kong, let me set the scene for you. In Hong Kong, Hot Toys is known as not the most expensive figure company, but actually one of the cheapest. They're one of the most affordable and the highest quality in Hong Kong. Can you say that for the rest of the world? I can't. And that's because not Hot Toys, but someone else has given them that name, and I really don't think that's fair. I mean, they are making such high quality products and selling them for such a reasonable price in Hong Kong, and then a company in the States that doesn't even manufacture the products, just has the rights to sell those products, but because their expenses are so high, big offices, ping pong tables, their own products, which are, in my opinion, quite lackluster. You guys can think whatever you like about it, though. I'm not telling you how to think. They're buying them for a reduced rate in such high quantities, then they're selling them over and above what Hot Toys is selling them for. Come on, I don't think that's fair to the collectors. However, there's nothing that anyone seems to be able to do about it. So there you go. I mean, until someone else picks up the rights to sell Hot Toys products, that's that. When I got into Hot Toys, the standard pre-order price was a bit below 200. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Mars. And guess what? In Hong Kong, they're not that much more than that. That's ridiculous, right? Like 250 Australian dollars. You could never pick up anything for that, like new. It's crazy to me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How much is the estimated value of a collection? I think it's around 60,000 Australian, maybe. I think. Don't quote me on that. It's not 100% accurate. How interested are you in the mini Hall of Armor set? Not at all. Not at all. And on Sideshow, they're not even expensive compared to what we can find on eBay. That's very different. That's very different, Marvel. Compared to eBay is a completely different thing. Anything on eBay is more because that's an aftermarket. That's a third party. And that's because the stuff is sold out, long since gone. They have the right to charge whatever they like. That's very different. I'm talking about first party resellers. Sideshow's price is a hell of a lot higher than Hot Toys. Sometimes 100 to 150 US dollars more than what Hot Toys is selling them for. And that would be around 200, potentially more than what they are buying those products for from Hot Toys. That's what I've been told. That's how I see it. That information may not be 100% accurate, but that's that. What's all the hate on Sideshow about? I don't want to really get into it, Lorenzo, but it infuriates me that a company is able to give another company that's making such high quality products a bad name based on the price that they're selling that other company's products for. That pisses me right off. Also, the fact that what they did to Susan is not on at all. Susan is one of the best people in the industry. She made high quality content. The way they treated her was just trash. Really not good at all. I don't rate Sideshow at all. Anyway, moving on. Enough about that stuff. Let's move on to some more toy stuff. It's about to go up even more with the US. Not true, Micah. Not true at all. The US tariff doesn't affect toys. So, not at all. No. Any thoughts on the crate, Luke? I'm going to pick that up. Justin, Spider-Man is out of the MCU. I reckon they're going to fix that. Don't worry. I reckon they are going to renegotiate that deal. Do you think Hot Toys will listen to our dissatisfaction if they don't make movie-accurate figures? No. Not at all. We have to get it into our mindset that Hot Toys do not focus or listen to the US-based market. That's just it, unfortunately. They only listen to Hong Kong, and that's fine. They're making good quality products. We got to deal with it. Is the Back to the Future DeLorean worth it? I think so. I love the Back to the Future DeLorean. I don't own it, but I think I need to get it. Someone needs to close that door. That vacuum is really starting to bother me. Wow, awesome news. The more you know, I guess. Yeah, I hope. Well, yeah. I hope I help someone. I would love Sideshow to have stocks in Europe so I don't have to pay $60 every time I order a figure there. That's a bit hard to do. I think that Hot Toys ideally should diversify their supplier offerings. I think that they should have one per continent at least, so that it's not one centralized location, that the stock doesn't have to go from Hong Kong to California, from California, then to Australia. Because that's shipping there, that's shipping down to Australia, and then there's the markup on top of that. Pay a hell of a lot more. How long do you think Hot Toys will be operating? Very, very long time. The US market is only a small percentage, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's only a tiny percentage. Pretty much the majority is in Hong Kong. That might be changing in the future with more and more people catching on to Hot Toys as a company. But for now, the majority is just Hong Kong. Who can I pre-order from to get Hong Kong prices? You can't. That's the thing. In Hong Kong, you need to be there in person to pre-order. And that's why I always defend Philip Liu from Toys Online HK. He used to line up sometimes for 8 hours, pay a deposit, sometimes 50% of the value of the figure up front for a figure that's coming out in a year. So he might not make that money back for a year. And then people gripe that he's asking for higher than the initial value. Of course he is. It's a hell of a lot of work and a hell of a lot of money to put into it for something that is coming out in potentially a year, maybe 2 sometimes. Delayed stuff like Justice League stuff. Yeah, it's just how it works. Anyway, you can't get stuff for secret base price, unfortunately. It's just not possible. So you either go through a Hong Kong reseller or a Sideshow Collectibles. It's going to get to a point where Sideshow's prices are going to match the Hong Kong sellers, I think. Wow, Philip Liu is a real G. He sure is. I met him in person. He was at ACGHK. So Ryan and I got there at 9 a.m. Philip was there from 6 p.m. the night before to line up to get these Scarlet Spider figures for me and Ryan and the stuff that he's offering on his website. That's insane. That is sane. That is insane, I should say. Are you still partnered with Eric Lee, or is Philip a better Hong Kong seller? I wouldn't say anyone's a better Hong Kong seller, but I have officially partnered with Philip Liu from Toys Online HK. He's a freaking awesome dude. And we're going to have a proper cross-collaboration, as I said. His logo in my banner, mine in his. It's a proper, we're actually connected. A little secret, I actually redesigned all his branding. His logo with the little Iron Man shooting out of the toys part, I designed that for him. His banner with the Hong Kong skyline and all the Marvel and Star Wars and characters all around, I designed that for him as well. So there's already been a bit of a collaboration there. What if all your Hot Toys figures could walk and destroy houses? That would be awful. I wouldn't really like that. Yeah, please let that not happen. Is there a company that's close to Hot Toys quality? Yeah. So Toys. Yeah. Check them out. The katana that I have, I showed it before. It is up there. Yes, am I pointing in the right place? There. She is amazing. She is amazing. And how much did you pay for your Scarlet Spider? I personally paid $400 US. Is that a good price? I think that's about right. I don't remember how much I paid for mine, actually. I paid it in a bulk invoice with the life-size drone, the Mark 85 arc reactor, and the Captain Marvel pager, and then the Scarlet Spider, and I paid for Yoda as well. So it was one big bulk invoice, so I don't know the separation of the pricing. What is better, Scarlet Spider or Spider-Punk? Scarlet Spider, for sure. Ryan says Scarlet Spider as well. Yeah, Ryan and I agree. Scarlet Spider. Although Ryan doesn't have Spider-Punk, so Ryan can't talk about Spider-Punk. I love Spider-Punk. He's great. He's a really awesome figure. If you took off the outfit and changed the head, I think it could make a pretty decent Spider UK. I don't know. I haven't looked at that design recently. How would you want Hot Toys to make the Venom movie figure in terms of articulation, material, body, etc.? I would like it to be sort of rubberized sort of suit, like what they've done for the Advanced Suit Spidey. That sort of material would be really good, I reckon. Which Iron Man model is your favorite? The Mark 50 is my favorite for the minute. And I think it's going to be my favorite for a while until the 85 battle damage comes out. Anyway, it's been about an hour. I guess I should try and wrap up the stream. So I'll wrap up with the news that I started off the stream with. There's a giveaway. Nobody leave just yet. There's a giveaway coming soon. It's Avengers 1 themed, and you're going to love it 3000. That's all I can say about that giveaway, but Philip Liu is sponsoring another giveaway. It's coming out very soon. Rob, what do you think about module cases? I'm thinking about changing everything to module cases. Maybe, in the future. In the new collection room, which I haven't decided. Anyway, module cases, potentially. So that's the giveaway that's coming up very soon. So look forward to that. Whenever that figure releases, the one that I was talking about, there might be a giveaway. Philip is our king. He's a good guy. I don't know if he's a king, though. He's a king of toys, maybe. I don't know if he's a king of everything. Do you think Sosa Toys is ever going to get the rights to make figures they make? I don't think so. I think they need to. They make more profits this way, and whatever keeps them around longer, go for it. I'm not a license holder, so it's not my responsibility to chase after licensing. So if they're making dope toys, I'm going to review those dope toys. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this live stream, guys. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's joined in. Aaron, Ryan, catch you in the next live stream. Thanks for coming along. All the rest of you guys, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you in the next video.